Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review, new brewery alert on the channel. I love it when we get to drink beers from new breweries. Not new breweries, but new to me. Flatland Brewing Company, courtesy of my man Glen. I appreciate you, bro. This is Big Tree, Little Tree. This can art is awesome. And this is a pretty label. 6.9% alcohol by volume. It is a West Coast IPA. It says Sweeney Worldwide. I have no idea what that means. Brewed and canned at Flatland Brewing, Elk Grove, California. Man, Elk Grove. My old, well, not my old stomping grounds. I grew up in Folsom, so I've been to Elk Grove plenty. Middle school wrestling tournaments at Elk Grove High School. Home of Bulls legend Bill Cartwright. There's been a lot of good athletes that went to Elk Grove High School. I remember being a baseball player in high. I think Mike Tonis went to Elk Grove. That dude was a fucking unit. This says Sweeney Worldwide on the bottom too. I don't know what that means. Canned on May 28th. So time of recording, just under 1 month. Hashtag Team Old IPA. Playa. That's us on Instagram if you want to follow along. I'm excited to drink this. I love checking out new breweries. It's always fun. I have heard of Flatland. I didn't realize that they were in Elk Grove. I thought they were like Roseville or Cordova. I didn't realize it was Elk Grove. So, holy smokes, this beer is light. Let's just make sure West Coast IPA, not West Coast Pilsner, right? West Coast IPA. This looks like a West Coast Pils. My goodness, it is pale. I mean, it's crystal clear. There's a little bit of chill haze, but I can see my finger through the glass. Finger of bright white head. It is kind of sudsy in the middle, compact on the sides. This is crazy that this is an IPA. This looks so light. I'm excited. Probably looks darker on camera. Does it tell us the hops on this can? Dun 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 dun. You know, it does tell us that they're in Elk Grove. Citra and Nelson. Let's fucking go. Two of my favorite hops of all time. Citra's my favorite hop of all time. Nelson's probably my second favorite hop. He's also my dog. Let's smell this thing. Gosh, this beer smells fucking awesome. You know why? Because it's Nelson heavy. Hashtag Nelson boners. It is vinous. It's earthy. It's like grapey, white grape. Maybe like a little bit of like... It's crazy because it's a clear beer, but it almost smells like orange starbursty. But this is Nelson. Oh my gosh, it's Nelson. It smells so good. Crackery, biscuity. Gosh, it smells awesome. We're off to a good start. Good first impression on the nose. Glenn, cheers. Appreciate you, bro. That's really good. That is very candied. I was not expecting that. But there is a nice bitterness that's happening right now. I didn't think it was going to be bitter. A little bit of bitterness. It's like grapefruit rind bitterness right on the middle of my tongue. But yeah, it's like earthy, dirty, like tomato viney. Little funky. Like the Nelson funk on the nose was there, but it doesn't have like crazy Nelson funk on the taste. This is delicious though. It's bright, it's crisp, it's dry on the finish. There is that bitterness that's on the middle of your tongue, but it's not crazy. This has a lot of like candied aspect to it. Like that grapefruit like rind is on the middle of your tongue, but you're still getting like like I had said, we smelled like orange starbursty kind of like sweet orange. There's like a sweet orange kind of aspect to this beer. But yeah, that earthiness is awesome. It's got a little bit of the like green tomato vine. It's a crusher of a beer for almost 7%. Super dry, thirst quenching, refreshing. I feel like I could drink one of these after another. Even though there is that bitterness. We talked about that in the West Coast Pils that we just drank. A lot of people don't think bitter is refreshing. But to me, like a little bit of bitterness, it feels it's refreshing. This is a solid beer, dude. If you're in Elk Grove, you're stoked. Like if I lived out in Elk Grove, I'd be fired up to be by Flatland. If all their beers are like this, fuck yeah. This is solid, dude. Good stuff. So that's Big Tree, Little Tree from Flatland. Good first impression from these guys, Glenn. Thanks for sharing this one. It'll be interesting to see who watches this and who is up in Northern California drinking this beer. Any other beers that are awesome from them? He sent me a box. I think there is a hazy beer from them too, so we'll be checking that out soon. So yeah, that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.